So colors can be good or bad. They can be good or bad. So we have to pay attention to the context. And I keep saying this in every class because if you take you ever heard about how they took that scripture out of context? Right? And you can just about make the Bible say just about anything you want it to say to justify your sin or whatever you want by taking that, just cherry picking a scripture and taking it out of context. So in the dream world, it's like the opposite. We want to make sure that when we're interpreting colors, we're interpreting it in the context of the rest of the dream. Because if we just take the color and we try to, it doesn't make any sense without the context. You're going to miss the whole point without the context. So we have to look at the context. And that's how you determine many times if the color is on the good side or if the color is on the bad side, based on the context of what's surrounding it. So black. Black typically relates to sin, sickness. In the Bible, disease, death, sorrow, mourning, and famine. The color black, that's the negative side of the color black. And most of the time you see the color black in Scripture, it's a negative connotation. But Scripture also sometimes, 3 times in Scripture, it offers the meaning of health, which we would usually associate green with health. And green is associated with health. But 3 times in the Bible, black has to do with health. But it can also speak of judgment. And so if you don't understand how to keep things in context, you could think something's really wrong when something's really right, just by looking at the color. Then there's blue. Blue can symbolize heaven. Blue can symbolize heaven. Many curtains and coverings in the Bible are blue. If you study this out, they're blue. There's a lot of blue in the Bible. Holy coverings, royal apparel, a lot of it is blue. And so blue in the Bible, though, on the other side, also deals with chastening. And we don't like to be chastened. But we need to be chastened, right? Blue can, on the negative side, it can symbolize idolatry. Blue can even symbolize spiritual adultery. So it's not intended to be confusing. You just have to determine this color, is it the positive side or the negative side? And again, you have to look at it in context. I mean, if you have a dream and the glory of God is there, and someone comes up to you and gives you a gift, and that person is wearing blue, that's a good thing, right? But if you're in a dream and there's darkness around, there's a lot of evil works and lascivious activity going on, and you see somebody in a blue shirt, then that's not a good thing. That's probably the negative side, which is spiritual adultery. So you have to, it's not all that hard once you catch the concept of context. Can I say that 5 times fast? The concept of context.